I have a new burner cooktop. I guess it's an electric double buffet burner. I don't know. Heating elements for cooking. I don't have a stove or an oven in my kitchen. I have like a hot plate system. I had a double burner one, but it broke. So my landlords have purchased this as a replacement. And I thought I would do a little video sort of showing what it's like out of the box and, seeing if it works. The plan is to make some ramen for dinner tonight. So I'm going to need to be able to get a pot of water up to boiling on the one side, and then use the other one to cook some some sunny side up eggs with runny yolks, because what is ramen without eggs? And I know some people do like hard boiled eggs with it and make it with like the jammy center and do that. I like that also, but I don't feel like doing that tonight. So this is what the box looks like. Turn it around to the back. So it says perfect for small kitchens, travel and on the go, dorm rooms, saves energy and space, blah, blah, blah. There's a 5-inch element for even heating and distribution, and a 6.5 inch. So hopefully that's compatible with the size of my pots and pans. Heating indicator lights, power light, adjustable temperature control with off and 1 through 5 and max settings to accommodate various cooking methods. Now, I did actually look at it online when I wasn't sure if they were going to buy a replacement one or if I was going to have to. Sometimes they take a little bit of time with replacing or helping fix things. Oh, look, soup, eggs, pasta, stir fry. And I can't wait that long because I need to be able to make food. So I started researching, and I don't know, like I looked at too many, so I can't remember the exact reviews that I saw for this one. But there were reviews, but all of them seem to have a mixture of people claiming that they're great and then people saying that they can't boil water in under 10 minutes. And I mean, the old one had the same problem though, right? Like it just, it took forever to bring water up to a boil. So I would often boil water in the kettle and then pour that water into the pot that was sitting on the already turned on element. Okay, I can't take this out with one hand. I don't want to break it. So I'm going to pause and I'll bring you back in a second. Okay, so we got it out. I took it out of all of the packaging instead of taking it out of the plastic one-handed while trying to video that. That seemed a little bit ridiculous. So here's the book in French and English, of course. Double burner, yeah. Don't touch hot surfaces, use handles or knobs. No, really? Who would have thought? So, okay, there's the book, which I'm going to have to skim through, I suppose. Apparently there's a short cord on purpose. Before first use, unpack contents, remove packing material. Use a damp cloth to clean the exterior of the base and heating elements. May produce a slight smell and smoke. This is normal. Should go away with subsequent uses of the appliance. Run the unit for 15 minutes on the number 1 setting to eliminate the odor and smoke before using it for the first time. Oh, my food's gonna be so delayed. How to use it. Check that nothing's overloaded. Be certain it's on a flat level. Blah, blah, blah. This is all kind of, I mean, this isn't anything new. Yeah, okay, sure, whatever. Cleaning and maintenance, there you go. Some kind of a limited warranty. And we become French. So it's definitely smaller than the one that I had before. This material is different. The one I had before was like that, like a glass top. And this is, can you see the texture in that? Like it feels like rubber almost, or plastic. I'm not really sure. I'm assuming I should take the sticker off, because won't that melt if this is a hot surface? I don't know. Okay, clearly I need to do that with more than one hand. So this is what it looks like. Oops. Here's the underneath. Nothing really all that special to look at. So yeah, I'm going to give it a quick wipe down like the book suggested, and then turn it on at the heat temperature of 1 for 15 minutes. I'll come back and show you if there's like noticeable smoke or anything. I won't be able to tell you if there's smell because I can't smell, but smoke, I can at least let you know about that. And then after the 15-minute wait, then I will be able to make dinner. Okay, so slight tactical error, and also why did my flash just all of a sudden come on when it didn't come on before? It's been like 2 minutes. I wiped it down with a damp cloth like it said to, and then I thought, well, I should probably also dry it before turning it on for the 15 minutes at temperature 1. And then it left, I tried it with a paper towel, so now it's left like white fluff everywhere, which I don't know if that's gonna like cause a problem or not. It looks even more so in the camera, or maybe it's just the camera sees it better than I do. I don't know. I tried to take the sticker off and it wouldn't come off, so now it's just damaged. So one, you know, there's like a little notch on the plastic right there to show you what number you're at. So I turned them both onto 1. I'm going to set a timer for 15 minutes and I will let you know if any smoke starts. Okay, so it's been 15 minutes of both burners sitting at temperature 1 and nothing, no smoke or anything, so that's good. This burner is the smallest burner I think I've ever seen in my entire life. It is the size of one of those like single egg pans. I don't have something that small. So this should be interesting to get used to, because the one I had before already, the burners were kind of small in comparison to like normal pots and pans, the type that you would be using on a real stovetop. So this one is gonna have to be the primary burner that I use, just because based on the size of the pans and the pots that I have. So I'm gonna grab this water, put it on, and I'll be right back. Okay, so this is filled with hot water from the tap, but it's not that hot. And I'm gonna put it up, I guess, to max, because I need to get it boiling and I don't know how long it's going to take. Now, normally with the old one, I would then put this onto like a low heat, because the old one was really finicky, so you couldn't have them both up at like a proper cooking temperature. So I'm just trying to center this a little. So I would put like a frying pan on the one that wasn't boiling the water at the highest temperature that I could put it at, where that would still have both of them getting heat, and slowly bring it up to heat so that the second that I was done with the big one, I could start like properly cooking an egg. Oh, I should set a timer. Well, okay, it's been 45 seconds so far since I've put this on the water, or not quite, but close enough. Put this on the water, put this on the burner. Eesh, put the water on the burner. So it's a full pot. I mean, well, okay, like I consider that a full pot, because you need to leave space for it to hit a rolling boil and not boil over. So I'm just gonna wait until it comes to a boil, and then I'm gonna put in some frozen mixed vegetables and the noodles from a ramen package, cannot talk today, and start cooking the dinner. So I guess this will also be a little bit of an experiment for how long it takes to boil water. All right, so we're at a rolling boil. It took about 9.5 minutes. So I guess the reviews were pretty close about it takes 10 minutes to get to a boil. And of course that'll be dependent on how much liquid you have in there and the temperature of it when you first put it in. So I'll probably stick with boiling water in the kettle previously, and then putting that already boiled water into the pot. I can't talk today, I'm so sorry. But do you know what I mean? Like, instead of waiting the 10 minutes for it to come up to a boil, it'll be faster to boil it in the kettle and then move it onto here and bring the heat back up. So now I'm going to ruin this boil by putting in some frozen mixed vegetables and drop the temperature right back down, but at least I will start cooking. So that is my little unboxing and I guess review of this little cooker. Yeah, I think this burner is ridiculous, and whoever designed this thing was an idiot, because this is too small. Like 2 burners the size of the one that's underneath the pot would have been a much better plan than one that's so small it's basically unusable. But whatever, I didn't pay for it, the landlord did, and so I don't really have any say in what they replaced the broken one with. So this is where we're at. But you know, I shouldn't be too picky. I am grateful that I have a way to cook, right? Like, I can't afford takeout every day, so this little thing will save my budget. I was being too harsh on this thing. I just wanted to come back and redeem the little machine a little bit. So I have the ramen and the veggies boiling over here. It took no time at all to get back up to a rolling boil. And then this pan, even though it's massively bigger than the burner, the heat seems to be distributing well enough into it that it's cooking 2 eggs. The old one, I could not have had 2 things cooking at this high of a temperature on both burners at the same time. Trying it would have made them both kind of short out and not work. So this is great. I mean, I will have to be careful with the pans and pots that I put on the tinier burner because, you know, like really the heat's going to be super concentrated in the middle and not along the edges. So whatever I'm cooking, I'll have to be able to move around a lot more. But the fact that I'm now currently in this moment cooking 2 eggs and boiling some food, like that's way more than what I could do on the previous one that I thought was kind of a heavier duty version of what this one is. So kudos to the little elite gourmet. It is currently right now doing an excellent job.